Good day, guys. How you all doing? This is MKD Smart View. So right about today, we're going on a live gameplay of the Sport BET9JA for Nigeria. Color to win. So this is it right now. The red color is in, and the red color has won right here. So this is the BET9JA for Nigeria color to win odds 3.80. Now, as you know, on the BET9JA for Nigeria color to win, you have three colors: the green, the blue, and then the red. Then also the no winning color. So if you are to understand this video now, what I'm doing in this video, you will make sure that you go back to the previous two posts I made on this channel to view the previous video to understand it. If not, you certainly won't. So let's start off with the gameplay. Now, what I'll just be doing here is a live gameplay. If you want to understand it more, go and check out the last two videos posted on this channel. I did a much more explanatory video back there. Today I'm just going straight to my gameplay. So first gameplay, it's first game one. Second game, we have a draw. So once we have a draw now, according to the game rules, I'm to go in to increase my stake times 2, play a draw, which is a no winning color, and currently play the red. And this is it. Play a draw and play a red right about now. So let's wait out for the result. We have 25 seconds left now for the game to come through. So as I stated, if you want to understand this video more, this concept, go back to watch the previous two videos. I won't be doing an explanation here. I can't be making an explanation on every video I make. I've made the explanation on the first video, did a live gameplay and partial explanation on the second video. For this third video, I'm just going to be making my stakes. So let's go on now to watch out as the result unfolds. Alright, so right now we have the blue winning. So our first martingale is off. We have to go in for our second martingale. But one thing about this is that I'm rather much more assured of this. Whenever you see this happen after a draw, all you have to do is to go on with the original stake, which is the red here. But as much as your X2 on your martingale, if you watch the first video, you understand all of this. Then we proceed. I'm very confident about this. So what I have to do is drop down this to 1,000 naira, which is the first stake. As I told you, whenever you make a loss, you increase by times 2, and you can do this up to 3 times, which is, this is your second martingale 4,000, and this is your third martingale 8,000. Then after every win, make sure you drop down to your first initial stake here. So I'm very much more confident that this is winning, either a red or a blue. Draw is rather out of the picture. So we've gotten the red right about now. So what happens is that whenever this happens, let me show you something. This is it here. We are staking generally on red and then blue. We had a draw here. Then after a draw, you saw what happened. A blue come. There is a high possibility that the next you have to see the red until that particular gameplay section is ended. This is the reason why. Look at this here. You can see it here. You can see it here. So whenever it comes like this, you expect this. Then next is majorly this. This barely comes out. This green barely comes out. So what I have to do now is to go on. I stake blue and I stake red. Blue and red currently is the default stake. Is the default stake for now until this section is over. We are to be staking blue and red, blue and red. If we have a draw, we mix our draw with one of the colors of blue and red. So right now we have a green here. We do not waver. It's not an issue. As I told you in this system, martingale is your friend. You have to work with martingale. Your martingale takes you up to 3 times. 3 times. So we have gotten 0 martingale. Now we're going on to the first martingale, still restaking this red and then this blue. This is the gameplay for now. We are restaking this way. There is no issue with our gameplay. We have to restake this way. So let's wait out for the result. The only time you have to make any change in your gameplay is whenever a draw appears. A draw is a system whereby neither the red nor the blue nor the green will win. 3 of them just comes out together, making the draw not eligible. So right about now we have the red winning. So the red has won this right now. So the first thing we have to do is to go back here, go to color, make sure to drop your stake down to 1,000. Don't allow your stake to be too high. Don't make that mistake of after a martingale you forget to reduce your stake. Always reduce your stake before you proceed. So as that is being done, we restake this. As I told you, our default stake is red and blue. We're expecting that we have so much of red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. And one thing is that if you are to enter at a good point, there is something you expect. And what you expect is that your martingale won't be stretching. You shouldn't see martingale that will be going as much as 2 times. Even 2 times should be rare. Like whenever you make your gameplay with 1,000. Once you stake in 2,000 for your first martingale, you should win. But the moment that you start seeing that you have to be going up to 3 times thereabout to win, there's a problem. Now we've won here red again. We've won red on this section again. So, and one thing I want to also let you know is that if you enter at a good point, you might see that the first 15 or even higher than that games all will be successful. Like you won't even need a martingale. There's a particular section you enter, it will all be playing red and blue here now. You'll be seeing just red, it's either red wins or blue wins, either red wins or blue wins, either red wins or blue wins for like 15 draws. And don't tell me that's impossible. Go over to the color now, go over to all time. This is what I'm talking about here. Look at your max win streak. Look at the max win streak. You can see no winning color on 10, green on 12, 11 on red, and 11 on blue. That is to tell you that there's a point in this gameplay whereby for 11 draws, only blue was winning. Whenever you stake blue to win, blue wins. Whenever you stake blue to win, blue wins. Now we have a draw here, and as I stated, our game now is in favor of the red. So all we have to do now is to go on the stake, increase this to 2,000. Go on no winning color, then go this by what? Red, and that's it. So go up by 2,000, go stake your red and then your no winning color, and let's wait out for the result. We have more than 20 seconds. So this is what I was saying here. Whenever you look at this, your all-time statistics, you see max win streak. Max win streak was the time that a particular color or number, depending on what you're analyzing, won on a row. That means on draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4, draw 5, all the way to the amount of draws. That particular color or number kept dominating and was the only thing on screen there. So right about now, you can see that the red is out. There is a reason why red is our choice color whenever we're playing with the draw. So red has won. If we had chosen draw and blue, we've lost it. Draw and blue, we've lost it. But if you can properly choose your draw and your chosen color, the main color, this red currently is our main color, then you have no issue. So let's go on to the next. So before we proceed, drop down this your 2,000 to 1,000. Then you stake on your red, then you stake on your blue. As I stated, for now, red and blue are the default stakes. Red and blue are the default stakes for now. So we enjoy that. Though this video won't be too long, I might make it up to 8 minutes, 10 minutes, thereabout. But the original video, the first video on this, was almost 30 minutes long because there was so much explanation on it. So try to watch it. I'll be dropping the link on the description and also on the comment section of this video. So try to view that. So right about now, we have a draw again. So as I told you, you still go on with your favorite, which is the draw. We have the draw currently here now. Then your red. So let's wait it out. Even if it does not come true now, you can always know that you have the chance of what? 2 more martingale, all the way up to 4,000, all the way up to 8,000. And as I stated to some guys, if you know that you have a capital or you're ready to stake low, your martingale can go all the way up to what? 4 times. That means even when you lose the first time, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 times to make your recovery. So that's it. But with me, I believe that 3 times is so much enough and you barely get to that. So we've gotten a blue now at this second point. So let's go in for the martingale nest. For the martingale nest is actually this. I'm always more confident about this when it happens. Look at this right now. We are going all the way to stake red here and stake blue here. Confidence level 99.9. So let's wait out for the result. Go down to 1,000 and let me explain this for you before it comes out. So this is it here. You can look at, we had what? A red here. Then after that, we had a draw. Then we have a blue. That's to tell you that at this point, all our 3 possibilities are here. All the whole 3. There is no way that green is actually winning. We have what? The blue, we have the red, and we have the green, telling you that this is their circle. So let's wait out for the result. We're expecting a red or a blue to win right about now. So this is it. Is a blue on this. So a blue on this. Okay, blue came currently, blue still came once again. So whenever it happens to be that your 3 colors are here, let's say they are consolidated around each other, there is a high chance that you'll be getting one of those 2 colors. But if it happens to be that we had here, let's say a green, here a blue, at this point you play what? Your no winning color together with your red. That's what you would have played there, no winning color. But as you have it consolidated, here blue, here draw, here red, you just do the supposed. And let's go on to stake this. All right, I was in time. I should have missed this out right now. It would have been so painful. So let's go back to our initial stake. As I told you, the initial stake is red and blue. So we've won this right now. Red here, then blue did not come, but we only need one of the two to be present. So on to the next, we just rebet, simply rebet. So let's go on to check this out. We have so much time, about 30 seconds left before the next draw. Let's check out what's happening on screen. Here we are winning by red. Here we are winning by red. Here we are winning by red. Here by red. Here by red. Then here by blue. Here by blue. Here by blue. Here by blue. And when you talk about green, we have one of green here. Then also green here to complete on the no winning color. So that's majorly it. So right now, blue winning here. So another draw successfully concluded. Another draw successfully concluded. Let's get on to the next draw. All we have to do is to simply rebet this until our time is out. This particular red and blue we are playing now can last for up to 30 minutes. It can last for more than 30 minutes. That's why I told you that the two most important things to know is when to come in and then when to leave. Now the basic analogies and the basic ideas and knowledge of the game, like as I told you that time when I saw this happening, when I saw let's get it out, this to this to this here, I just some basic analogy. I saw red here, I saw draw here, I saw blue here. They are simple basic knowledge that you can always apply whenever you're using this. But when it comes to the main thing, you have to know when to enter and when to get out. If you don't know that, that's where you have an issue on the gameplay. Now we have a draw here. Let me confirm. So it's still our draw and what? The red. So go on to 2000, stake in the red, then stake in the draw. Now one thing you should always know is that whenever you start having to go as much as two times on the martingale, let's say you started with 1000, now we're at 2000, then you're having to always get to that point whereby you're staking your second point in martingale, which is 4000, or depending on how much you are using as your capital. Just know that that's a very good signal that the market is trying to tell you that be careful now, things is not going as planned, it's time to leave. When it starts happening, you don't have to actually wait for you to look at the statistics, though the statistics is the main way to know when to leave the market, but this is another way for you to know that okay, the market isn't in your favor now, you have to actually leave. So right now we have green here, so let's check this out using that circle. When we check out the last three draws here, let's check it out. So we have green, we have draw, we have blue. So we are to go for what? As I told you that time, no winning color and red. No winning color and red is what we'll go for now. Red here, then no winning color. I explained that to you earlier on when the other one happened. So no winning color and red. If we do not make this out now, we have to go to the next point of the martingale. But to a very good extent, look at this here. This is blue. This is no winning color. If this came out as red, we would have played red and blue. But it did not come out as red. Rather, it came out as what? Green. So right now we should play no winning color and red. So if you have played no winning color and red, you can see what happened now. Red came out here on the gameplay. So as I told you, all these are simple analogy. You learn out the game well and then you will know how to go about this. So let's get it done. On to the next game. So for the next game, first thing we have to do is to drop this down 1000. Then we go on the way to tap on the blue and then the red. Our main stakes, our default stake is still blue and red. It's still blue and red. Our default stake is still blue and red. So let's work with that. So as I stated, in the previous time we had let this come out. We had this result here. Draw to green to blue. I told you play blue and red. It came out blue. Right now we had such again, and as you can see, we went the other way around. So now we have a green here. It's not a problem. Green is not part of the menu. So we just go all the way to 2000, then we stake in the red and we stake in the blue. Green isn't part of our menu in any way. Green should just keep on doing whatever it's doing, but it's not in the menu. So whenever you see a green, it's not a problem. Though currently, green is rather taking a huge turn on the dashboard. This is it here. We have green winning here, green winning here, and that's all. Green here is a draw. So it's a two-way something. So red and blue is red and blue. First martingale gone in, 2000 naira staked in. Let's wait out for the result. So we have a red here right about now. We have a red here right about now. On to the next gameplay. First of all, drop your stake. Very, very much essential. Don't make that mistake. Stake blue and then you stake the red. Do not make that mistake, because imagine you went up to stake 2,000 and you were not lucky and it did not win. That means you are having to have this as your initial stake 2,000. If you make a loss, you have to go all the way to 4,000. Then 4,000 becomes your first martingale. Now imagine that you have a capital of, let's say, like 20,000. That means you have a very big issue on your gameplay. Starting with 2,000 is totally wrong if you have done that. So always make sure that whenever you make a recovery, you go in to drop down your balance. Don't make that mistake. So this is it. Blue has won right about here once again. This is a blue. All we have to do is to go in, then I stake on the red, then I stake on the blue, and that's it all. And as you know, the odds for the winning color is rather very nice. 3.8 odds is very nice, like very, very nice. Because whenever you make a loss in a game that has 100% possibility, unlike whenever you are playing something now like the Bet49, whereby you know each and every single of this has 7.80 or 7.80 odds. On this case now, you can see that it's actually better. 3.80 odds for a 50% assurance. Do you understand? If you are doing this now, it has just 7.80 odds per single ball, but you have 49 balls to play. That's very rough. Even if you do place it on 4 or even 5 or 6 or 7, you are still having so long to go. So this is one now. We have a blue winning here right about now. The blue winning here. So on to the next game. I just simply rebet this and I confirm it. So as I was saying, if you go back to your Bet49 here, you see that per each ball you are having 7.80 odds here. 7.80 odds is what you have per each ball, letting you know that whenever any ball wins, you are going to win 7.80. But imagine having as much balls at 49. That means even if you decide to pick 4 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, you are on, like, let's say 5% or possibly 15% or less than chance of winning. Because when you divide 4 by 48, you have 12. That means 12 divided by 100 is something much more like 6, or 8. So you see, you have an 8% chance of winning even if you do that. So blue has won here. 12 divided by 100 should give you 8. That's 96 in total. So you see that it's rather very hard, unlike when you are doing something like this. Very constrained result. Either is red or is blue or is a no winning color, is a green. Just one of those. So I just go in for the rebet now. But when you go over to other options, when you talk about the rainbow, it's all good and fine. 2 plus, you know that you have a 33% chance of winning. It's either is 33.3%. It's either is a green or a blue or a red. That's why you develop strategies based on the winning rate of any single pattern you develop. But the main downside of the rainbow is the odds. The odds are rather too low. 1.50 odds when you talk about this on the rainbow. So it's rather low. A recovery too is rather very hard most of the time. So looking at this now, we've won the blue once again. I'm tempted to check out my statistics, and very good, very nice. We are to be leaving our gameplay very soon, like very, very soon. In fact, for now, let me check this out so that I'll be thorough. I don't want to start going in for a long line of recovery, and I'm glad to tell you that we are ending the gameplay right here. Let me check out the lasts. You have blue winning here, blue winning here, blue winning here, blue winning here, and you can see blue has just been taking this hole. So it's time to call it a rest. If not, we end up going on losses. We have to wait for at least 15 to 30 minutes before we can analyze up to know what to play next. But for now, we have to rest over this. Blue might start not coming very soon. Alright, and you can see it on play. If I'm to play now, like currently, if I'm to play, I will play against blue, but it shouldn't be so hastily. You should not do so hastily. I have one other parameter that needs to be considered, and it hasn't been considered, so I cannot start playing now. I can't play against blue yet until that certain parameter has been considered. And so that will be all for now.